I don't know why I'm doing this. I just decided this is how we're bringing in the episode, is me dancing to Precipice. But yeah, welcome back everybody to some more Minecraft. We've been having some fun recently. We've got copper golems out the wazoo, which is what we're gonna start today by doing, is finishing up getting some more copper golems. But afterwards, we're gonna start moving towards finally creating, or finally getting netherite armor. Because I think it's been long enough that I've gone without wings. I need to get them. I need to get them. Especially with, you know, us moving towards the collection starting to just explode and being built as like the main thing we're going to be working on. And all the farms, you know, starting to get constructed everywhere. We kind of need to start building up the collection, I think, to be honest. And we also need to start getting us wings so that I can start building up the collection nice, neatly, and easily. Sir, do you guys go up here? As a copper golem... Okay, a copper golem has not wandered his way all the way on up there. I would have laughed if they had. Yeah, no. Last episode was really, really funny. If you didn't see it, you got to see my first reaction to the way that we are creating all of these copper golems and the entire mess that is this. And, you know, we're gonna hopefully today, as we go through, and finish getting our, like, stacks and stacks of copper golems, hopefully, you know, we're gonna have enough time to make us a bunch of beds for some bed mining that we will be doing in the nether to get us our, well, to get us our netherite. Well, oh, that's right, I have to also break the bedrock then. That's the other thing we need to start working on. Is that, and also bee farm. Wow, I forgot that I wanted to get a bee farm going for these guys. The bee farm, in all honesty, can wait until after netherite and after the dragon if necessary, now that I've thought about it for a minute or two, and, you know, in between episodes and moving some stuff around and yada 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 yada. That nobody really cares exactly what I'm saying right now, but they're just listening to me blabber. But in all honesty, that's the entire point of this channel, basically, is I just basically ramble and people listen to me for some odd reason. I don't understand why. But no, anyways, as I was going to say, yeah, no, we need to break the bedrock as well. I forgot about that was part of the things that we need to do, is break the bedrock again so that I can get in to the main nether area. Yeah, I guess we're working on that today too, now that I've remembered that that exists as something that needs to be done. And hopefully you all just become copper golems, or the statues. Sir, what were you doing up there? Okay, you guys all become statues relatively quickly, hopefully. Dump all of those into there. You became statue right there, and you became a statue right there. Good, and good, and we are running out of space for all of our stuff. Yeah, that goes there, that goes there. Let's get some more going. But no, I'm really actually getting kind of excited to move towards the end game. I mean, we've been in the end game of Minecraft for a very long time for us. Like, I've been actively avoiding doing the end and everything else like that, just because I'm gonna be honest, when I play this game, I kind of do just as I feel, and I haven't really felt the need for it until now. As I'm sure you all have, like, heard me state in the past, like, I haven't really felt the need to go to the end yet. Like, the end has just kind of been the thing that I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. And I'm like, you know, now that I'm starting to think about it, it's like, yeah, actually kind of would be nice to get me some wings. Just because, I mean, I do not care whether or not this thing breaks. Yep, cool, fine by me. I literally set that up so that it could break. Whoop-de-doo. Like, we've been kind of in the situation where I'm just like, yeah, we'll get to the end when we get to the end. I'm not entirely worried about it, and the whole focus of, you know, like, wings has just been to make transport easier throughout places, of which I've been fine with working a way around by, you know, like minecarts, because I actually enjoy using minecarts for travel. I enjoy using the simpler, slower methods for travel because, in my opinion, they're kind of fun to set up, build, and do all that fun jazz. Thing is wings would just be nice for building, you know, not having to worry about certain things that, you know, can be deadly to us. Like, there's a lot of things that actually having wings, I think, would be really useful for us to, you know, work towards, which is why, like, yeah, we probably should get wings soon. Just gonna be honest. We probably should get us some wings soon. So, you know, it's that time of the series where I'm like, okay, fine, I guess let's go get us wings and let's stop being overly worried about, you know, the whole transit, travel, everything in between. Like, I'm gonna be fine. I'll be fine. Like, once I get netherite, obviously. You know, that has always been my prerequisite to even going and getting wings to begin with, is I want netherite before I even start to consider, you know, wings. But because I want wings, I want to get netherite. But yeah, no. Whole reason, by the way, that we've got all these golems, for those unaware, is the collection, which is the major item sorter, which basically is going to sort and craft every item in the game that can be, you know, collected in survival, and work as, you know, sort of this, it's gonna basically be this, this world's main goal is just creating this massive collection that runs off of these copper golems, as their sort of sorting system and crafting, you know, crafting everything that can be crafted, and, you know, farming everything that can be farmed, doing everything that can do anything, and just having a generally insane amount of stuff, basically. Alrighty, guys. You guys almost done transforming into statues for me? Because would appreciate if y'all could condense. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You mind becoming statues, everybody? It's like just a few of you left. Just a few. Y'all don't know. There we go. Okay. Rest of you will slowly transform. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Whoop-de-doo. Doink. Doink. Oh my gosh, we've ran out of space in here for them. We'll grab that because I think, yeah, with the amount of pumpkins that we have in our inventory and the amount of these that we have in our inventory, we need about that many, more. Like, I know that we've already got, like, 64 times, what, like, 3, or times 4 in there, basically. Yeah, we're almost good in terms of, copper golems for life, basically. But, you know, I mean, we can always have more copper golems. We can always have more. And the more copper golems I get, the faster my sorting system works. Just, it starts to lag a little bit. It's fine. We'll be fine. I'm not overly worried. It's not like the factory and, you know, the villagers being able to roam and whatnot, and everything else is going to cause a little bit of pathfinding lag. It's fine. It's fine. We can live a little bit here and there, okay, everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 of those stacks of pumpkins are entirely useless because I'm not using the big copper to run those. Yeah, you know what? Let's get these all set up, and then I'll dump off the other pumpkins. The pumpkins that we don't care for back into the collection. Now that we've got it fixed, working, and everything's going great. Because as we saw last episode, there was a little itty bitty bit of a mess. And then hopefully we get to start prepping all of the beds to go get netherite, because I'm excited to kaboom some places. And you know, I mean, hey, maybe relatively soon, because we're kabooming all that netherite, I should also, ooh, you know what, thinking about it, I should probably get me some fire res. Especially because I don't want to take too many baths in lava. And as we saw, or as we've seen, yeah, it's scary. Oh, that's right, I also have to get me a netherite upgrade template. Ugh. I forget the things that this game requires sometimes. Yoink. You immediately showed up and then became a statue up here. Yoink. Yoink and yoink. There we go. Alrighty. And of course, grab all those wonderful pumpkin seeds to get sorted. Dear Lord, the amount pumpkin seeds this generates for us is way too many. I have enough to spawn, like, to do as many pumpkin farms as I really want, basically. Like, I'm never gonna run out of pumpkin seeds, or like, our pumpkin farm that we already have runs pretty well, in my opinion. So the fact that we're just adding to it by being like, yeah, pumpkin seeds, go in, you know, and we've got way too many. We've got way too many. Oh my god. It's gonna be so funny. Okay. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. Let's get back to mining these bad boys for us. I'm like, do I not have enough inventory space? Do-do-do. The amount of just open close that we're hearing. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I said it last episode, but I do love the noises these guys make. I think that they really succeeded at making these guys, you know, make good, clean noises that aren't too overly intrusive. Which, you know, they have made some mobs that are way too overly intrusive on the noise factor. Cough, cough, I'm looking at Enderman. Okay, you go over here, and we mine all of this up. I'll probably just... what I'll probably do is, because I know that everybody's wanting me to go blow myself up real quick, you know, with beds and stuff like that, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to say we're going to finish up this round of copper golem grabbing. And then what we're going to do is, after I finish that up, we're going to start prepping together all of the beds, and then if I have enough time, we're going to start worrying about blowing up the bedrock, because I've never done that before. I don't know what needs done. I don't know how to do it either. Like, I'd have to do research for it. So, yeah, you know, we're effectively approaching. We're approaching. That's what we're doing, is we are approaching the chaos of everything that we're actually after. And people get to watch me blow up soon. Okay, yoink, 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 yoink. You turn into a statue real quick, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. And there we go. Okay, so that is relatively way more than enough of these for us. We have basically enough copper here to last us a lifetime. Or copper golems here to last us a lifetime, I'm sure of it. Yeah, there we go. I'll just put those in there for right now. Yeah, I'll just put those in there for right now. Let's go empty the rest of the stuff that we have into the collection. Not the copper, because the copper we don't have storage space for yet. Or storage dedicated yet. But, you know, at least the pumpkins here and the seeds, which, yeah, this looks like it's running really well, now that we've, you know, made sure that the hopper actually locks itself. Yeah. Let's go dump off this copper. I'm sure there is plenty of stuff that we're going to want to put the copper in or near later. For right now, copper, you are not part of anything really that I need to worry about. And yeah, extra diamond pick that I do not care for. Okay. Let's bring the valuable to the valuables, and then let's go grab some wool for us. That can sit in there. This can sit in there because it's always a working project with redstone. Those can sit there. We're also going to need to mend up our pickaxes soon, I think. Yeah. Alright. What do we need to make us a bunch of beds? We need a bunch of wood and a bunch of wool. Whoop-de-doo. This is not the spot where I wanted it to be. This is where we wanted to go. Plenty of wool right up here. I mean, we're gonna need like a couple of stacks worth at least. Yeah, that'll be good. Right there. Gonna need a couple of stacks worth at least. And then yeah, at least a couple of stacks worth of wood as well. Doot-de-woo. That should be enough for us, yeah. And then, what, we just carry a crafting table with us into the nether whenever we do that, and make a million beds as we go. Because, yeah, I don't want to take this with me right now, obviously. Because if I do, that's just asking for problems. Because, you know, too many items in the inventory. Just grab all that real quick. Too many items in the inventory. So yeah, that will be our bed stuff for mining the netherite that we need to mine. And then, God, give me a minute while I guess I go figure out how to break the bedrock, because I have no clue about how to do that. All right. I've got it. I've seen it. I have figured out how to do it. My right click, as you can hear, currently is disabled. This is terrifying. I should let you all know, I was only able to scrounge together 8 TNT in total. I have seen in the past a smart way to do this is to pre-set yourself up for the event. However, dear Lord, I am messing it up massively right now. God, I have it set to Y, by the way, for this. So I could actually do this, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, no. Basically, gonna hit Y, hold Y here, and it should work. So, okay, 3, 2, I'm gonna move in a bit, 1, go. That might have worked. Oh my gosh, first shot. And I even got lucky on where that was, because I was thinking we weren't going to be able to get out. Okay, that's annoying. I mean, hey, we broke the bedrock problem. We put ourselves in a spot. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, I have to do that. We need to find a spot that actually can let us go through the bedrock. Which I wasn't sure, so I just kind of randomly picked a spot that I figured was around where it was. I was hopeful that that was going to be it. It wasn't. I'm gonna definitely need some more TNT, I think. Yeah, because that entire zone down there is encapsulated in Bedrock, so yeah, okay, let's just shift over. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've got literally enough to do as much of this as I want. I'm surprised that that worked first try. I'm genuinely used to like something like that just not even working for me. He says now building this again with no anything other than just, you know, Y basically being his building block. God. Okay. But hey, I mean, it worked. It worked pretty well. I'm surprised it worked so well. Okay, so again, pull this down, pull this down, pull this down. 3, 2, 1, boom, boom, and okay, I think that did not work. That's fine. That's fine. It has to be set up like perfectly straight, basically, is what I've understood about this. So if we see it where the thing is set up on the side, that means that we've done it wrong, basically. You know, I could get used to using Y for things in this game. Okay, so this here, sit this here. Okay, and we're gonna go boom, boom. I think that works. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, come on. Are we chunk boundaries? That's the wrong one. No, we're not on a chunk boundary. So, okay, we're about to run out of luck, basically, is what's about to happen here until I can get more TNT, basically. Boom, boom. I mean, hey, look, I haven't messed up in terms of doing the thing correctly. I've just messed up in terms of making sure to blow up properly. I think that might have worked. No, no, okay. Well, there goes our chance. Then I guess if we're going to do this, then I might as well just prep and set up like a nice big hole for this. It's sad that this is just 3x3 of sadness, you know? Like, I was very hopeful we'd be able to get through this easily, but no. Sadness intensifies. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can get creepers farmed up, I guess. So there's our next thing, I guess, is building up our mob farm. Is probably our next big thing. So yeah, that's what that's told me, is we need the mob farm now. Excuse me while I just quickly keybinds this back to right click there, because I need my ability to do things in this game. So that's sad. Let's just put all this stuff in a nice little chest for us to keep working on. I mean, look, in simplicity, It did. Wait a minute. Doesn't the witch farm? The witch farm gives. I believe the witch farm gives gunpowder. I didn't think about that. The witch farm gives gunpowder, I believe. Yeah, I think the witch farm has gunpowder. If the witch farm gives gunpowder, like I'm thinking it does, which it should, then I think that might actually be our gunpowder supply. For this, which means, hang on, I might actually have more shots of this than I realized, because, like, I had a fair few stacks of sand. I just didn't have a fair few stacks of TNT, you know? And again, I'll shift off to the side from that hole, because I don't think that hole is a very good hole for us to use. If we can confirm that we have, you know, a good set of sand for us. This is another one of these that I should get rid of, actually, because both of these nether portals go to one spot, and I do need to inevitably move said nether portal out of the way. Here we are. Hello. And oh my god, stacks and stacks of gunpowder. Ha! Yep, I knew there'd be gunpowder stacks in there. Okay. Well, that's nice that the witch farm is witch farming the gunpowder as necessary. That's like, what? Like 10 more or so TNT, maybe? Or not 10 more, that's gonna be, what? Like, it costs 5 gunpowder per TNT. What is that? That's 96 divided by 5, which is at least, that's 19. So 19 more TNT for us to use, which isn't a lot, but it's enough that we can work with it. You know what? I forgot that I even have a crafting table on me for this. Let's see. It was over this way that we wanted to go, because, yeah, I wanted the main. I wanted to be at main, basically, is where the hole through the bedrock is. I believe this is towards main? Is this towards main? No, that one was towards main. This is the main segment. That's what I was thinking. Okay, here we are. This is not the main portal. This is the... Which one is this? I don't even remember what that one was. Oh yeah, it was a mine shaft. That's right. Yup. And, okay. Alrighty. F3G, make sure I'm not in a weird chunk boundary location. Check. I guess let's move here, since this is the one that I think will be it. TNT. Boom. Oh my gosh, it's 32 TNT. Why did I think... Did I just do math wrong? I probably did math wrong. That or I grabbed more TNT than I thought I did. Okay, boom. Boom. There we go. So we want this here, this here, this here. And yes, I do know that I need to still go rebuild or reset up my inventory properly for this. Boom. Okay. So that's primed. Options, controls, keybinds, set this to Y. Did that apply? That applied, yes. Okay. Done. Back. Y myself into place. Okay. F3G that so that we're doing this nicely. Okay. So Y. And there we go. Oh, there we go. Yay! Alrighty, that's fine. You know why? We just move over one. We're wanting this to be big enough anyways in the future that we can actually, you know, go through relatively quick and easy without like having to line up anything. Okay, so why hold? Did I get it? No. Didn't. That's fine. It's fine. We just keep trying. We just keep trying. At this point, I mean, you know, the only thing we're missing is enough, you know, stuff, or enough TNT to open this, like, you know, entirely. Okay. Boom. 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 Holding. And no. I need to eat. I'm running I'm running out of health from doing this. My armor is taking a lot of damage. We got really close. Really, really close to that time. I'm betting. I'm saying this, but I have no clue. I do think there is a bit of a timing thing where it isn't just, you know, like, you know, as soon as you can, you hit it. Like, you have to hit it, like, almost frame perfect with that, and there's a cycle to it. Okay, boom. 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 And go. God! We're running out of chances. Every time I do this, there's another 2 that goes down the drain, and I'm like, please, game, just blow up the bedrock. I know this is a glitch we're interacting with to do this, but, like, come on, just let me do the thing, you know? Okay, boom, boom, boom. There we go. That wasn't good. Okay, boom. 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 You know, every single one of these that has been built with me using Y doesn't do the job that it's supposed to. Okay, boom. Boom. Did that get it? That did not get it. Bedrock, work with me. Bedrock, you're supposed to work with me. Also, wait a minute. Both of the ones I've broken have been in a line with each other. Wait a minute. Is there like only certain bedrock blocks that you could like easily break or something? Like, am I going crazy? Is there like a subset of blocks that are just harder to break or something because of timing reasons? Like, oh my gosh. Okay, boom. Grab this. Go boom. There we go. And line up. Oh my god. Fine. Fine. Maybe, you know, this time I can do it. If I'm just lucky. Don't place that one there. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I cry inside continuously. Okay, I'm just holding. Yeah, there we go. Sad. Sad noises intensify. Let's break these two, then. If we're going to just start tunneling our way into the bedrock, might as well start doing that, actually, you know. Making it so that I can legitimately just rotate the circle. All of these circles make a square. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This goes here, here, and here, here. Hold Y. Womp womp. Okay. Hup. We're getting there. I will say, the amount of times I will have built this contraption using Y every time I go to break bedrock now, it's gonna be I'm gonna start building this contraption and keep pressing Y and be like, why is it not working? Okay, so, boom. I didn't hold Y immediately. That's my bad. Nope, I got it. Let's go. Let's go. Bedrock down. That looks like there's a way down right there. So if we break this bedrock, we'll be set up basically to go down. Yeah, okay. Let's just scooch it over here. I'm not too overly worried about making this overly pretty. I would have liked it to be a little pretty, but like, you know, if the difference is that, you know, I get to go finish this episode, then yeah, that's the wrong spot. Okay, boom, 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 and okay, there we go. Boop, boop. Okay, so scooch, grab this, point right there, and kaboom. Quite literally kaboom. I hope that didn't just blow up my stuff, because that is a possibility. I should have checked my health. It looks like we survived. It looks like my thing that I didn't survive, obviously. Yeah, all my stuff survived, so that's the benefit, is everything in terms of that stuff survived. Just was a very awkward moment of, and we're dead. Look, at least one explosion had to occur. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. I was an idiot who didn't even think about that happening. Oh my god. Okay. Dip. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Boop. 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 And then pull these back onto the hotbar. Yeah, that is really all we need down there. I just need to make sure that I actually eat food, you know, if I'm getting close to dying. Grab this, and don't worry about the flippage. Did I get? No, I did not get. Sad noises. Boop. 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 The amount of levers we are going through. I mean, look, we've had, like, how many tries this episode? At least I had the thought process of, let's actually go to the witch farm to, you know, see how much gunpowder we farmed up there, because, you know, we hadn't really farmed up that much stuff. Did I get it? Yeah, we got it. We got it. That's down. That's the down. We've got the down. Okay. Now we go get us our ladders that I put away, and because of that, I can now finally rebind this back to right click. There we go. Done. There we go. Okay. Let's go grab our ladders now. Now that we've got a hole, like I set up ladders and threw them somewhere and then was like, oh wait, I don't actually need ladders that much because of where I am. You know, I'm already up above the roof. It's not like I need more ladders, basically. The TNT can sit in here for the time being. We can also get rid of all of the excess goodies and just prep up what we need for bed mining, which is all of that. Where are my torches? There are my torches. I'm like, where are my torches? Yeah, no, I'm glad I had that thought process while we were there. I was like, how the hell am I gonna handle this? The simple answer is normally the best one. It's called, we just, you know, we just use the frickin' witch farm. Okay. I believe, yep, that descends. We've got a descent. Honestly, gonna be honest, I do want this to just drop down straight to whatever we use. It is both scary and not scary to be back into the Nether. Scary because, I mean, the Nether is literally just walking hellfire for us. Not scary because, like, I'm actually decently prepped most of the time, you know? Like, what we've got already is pretty freaking good for surviving here. I mean, we've seen what happens when I've unintentionally taken a mega bath in the lava before. I just had like a panic attack basically. It was like, oh, that's alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, and boom, 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 boom. Boom. Not the spot where I wanted that to go. That goes there. And then that goes there. This is starting to look familiar. Yep. I mean, look, we've been in this spot before. This is our spawning, you know, one of these. I could go quickly find where our spawn, or our initial entry into here is. I'm sure it's further down. I built this wrong. I built this wrong. Do 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 woo do 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 do. Okay. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. So I should not have done that. That would have been my death. And everybody would have laughed at me if there was an opening down there. I don't know why I broke that. The side that I needed to break was this side, so that I had, you know, something to go stand on while I lowered the ladder down. Boom, 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 and... well, I mean, I guess we need some more ladder. Because that's what a stack of ladders got me. Where's... I'm wanting a spot that I can see some cobblestone that I've ran around and been, you know, like, placing. Because if I can see the cobblestone... hey, look, that's our bridge. That's our bridge towards the bastion that we have over there. Okay, well, that's a good sign. That tells me I'm not so far off base that it's, like, not entirely in the correct area. Yeah, let's go grab us a ladder then. I mean, you know, I thought we were off base. I was like, ah, great, we've entirely missed the thing. Nope, nope, I just had lost it, and now that it is found, I also know the way back to my blaze area. I know the way back to the Nether Fortress. Like, we're back. We're in line for things that have been scaring me, and now I'm like, oh no, oh no. I have to actually hold up my end of the bargain now. I said I'd be starting to work towards netherite and stuff like that, and that would be, you know, the last thing I do before the end. Starting to maybe regret my statement, but I mean, you know, it's fine. There she is. That definitely deserves more than just a torch, but, you know, I mean, it's fine. It'll do as it does. Okay. All the way down. All the way down. Okay, so dig that zone out. Drop down. Okay, grab all of that. And that's not what I meant to do. There we go. And I'm like trying to grab that block. I can't grab it. There we go. Yep, I'm like pretty sure that's gonna be that. Oh my. Okay, that's a big drop. But that is the drop spot, so that does make sense. That is exactly where we thought we were going to be, or where we were trying to end up, actually. I'm at full health. I should be fine. I don't see anything beneath me. I hear that gas. That's what's scary. Okay. Yep, we're good. We're good. And this right here is the spot that we want. Yeah, that didn't even deal that much damage to me. I'm like, wait a minute, that did like barely anything. The power of having fall protection. And now we just do that. And back up. There we freaking go. There's a ghast right there that I do not want to see me. Wow. We have access to the underlayer now. Dare I blow a bed up? Ow. I need to protect this from that. Okay, good. You despawn. Now, like, I need to kind of keep this protected. Alrighty. Well, you know what? With all of the events that have happened, I'm finding a way to evade it. Next episode will be when I break the bedrock, get us going into the, is when I'll get us going into the search for netherite, which will be the next stream we do. So, yeah. With that all said and done, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Wahoo. Oh my gosh, the nether's open again. Woo!